Why do we the Pharisees fast oft, but the disciples fast not? And Jesus said to him, can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. No man putteth a piece of new cloth into an old garment, for that which is filled up taketh from the garment, and the rent is made worse. Neither do men put wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they that put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. See, he's talking about, he's kind of telling them, you know, Jesus, he never leaves us hanging. He always tells us what's happening. It's called prophecy. He's always letting us know what's happening in the future. So, see, he loves us. He don't want us to be hanging and wondering what's going on. And he's telling them, he's saying, they don't fast now because they're with the Lord. But he said there's a time when they will fast. That means he was getting ready to get pulled out of here, see. The Pharisees and scribes, they was going to catch up with him, and they was going to kill him, see. Who did it? The religious people. That's who killed Jesus. It wasn't the alcoholic, drug addicts, the sick or the poor. It was the religious people, see. That's who condemned Jesus. And he's telling them that's why they didn't fast, because they was walking him. But he said there's a day when they will fast. All right. While he spake these things unto them, behold, there came a certain ruler and worshipped him, saying, my daughter is even now dead, but come and lay thy hand upon her, and she shall live. And Jesus arose, followed him, and so did his disciples. And behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood for 12 years came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. For she said within herself, if I may touch his garment, I shall be made whole. See, she knowed she had to get a hold of Jesus. And that's the way we are. We got to be like the woman with the issue of blood. We got to get a hold of Jesus. Get a hold of his garment. You know, he was there physically now, but now we need to get a hold of him spiritually, see. He ain't here no more, but he said, I'll send a comforter, the Holy Ghost, in my place. And he said, greater things will be done by people than when he was here, see. And that's what he's talking about, see. We got to get a hold of Jesus, see. Just like the woman grabbing the hem of his garment. I don't care what kind of problem you got. Some people's got an issue of blood problems. Some people's got family problems. Some people's got financial problems. Some people just got any kind of problem. And if you're living, you got a problem. But I'll tell you what, you got to get a hold of Jesus, and he'll fix it. He's a fixer. He's a healer. He's a deliverer. He's a repairer. He's a restorer. He'll restore your family. He'll heal your body. He will fix you. I was broken, but he fixed me. See, God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. But Jesus turned him about. When he saw her, he said, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. And the woman was made whole from that hour. He said, her faith, see, she knowed she had to get a hold of the Lord. You know, that's what blew my mind the other day about those people. No electric, no money, no food. I'm like, I can't believe this. And they still wouldn't get a hold of the Lord. I'm like, I don't understand it. You got to go by faith and grab a hold of the Lord. He is the fixer. And he tells us the faith of that lady made her whole. Faith is believing. Faith is reading this word, and it gets down in your spirit, and you have a personal relationship with the Lord, and you know God's not a liar. power. When he tells you something, he'll do it. You know, the Bible tells us to anoint the sick with oil and they shall be healed, see. But you got to have that faith. You got to believe and it'll be done. And see, it was her faith that made her whole. Faith, believing, knowing God, word does not come back void. The truth, see. All right. When Jesus came to the ruler's house and saw the minstrels and the people making a noise, he said to them, give place for the maid is not dead but sleepeth. And they laughed at him and they laughed at him to scorn. But when the people were put forth, he went in, and he took her by the hand, and the maid arose, and the fame hereof went abroad into all the land.